day, everyone. Ali is here from Safi Financial Network. Today is November 9, 2022. Okay, here's the S&P 500 daily chart, and as we expected, price is hammering today, like slaughtered, as we are heading out to 38.26 and above. And we just mentioned this area would be pretty much would be a resistance for the market. And sure enough, we had reversal down there. So this is a nice bear flag. And if we take out this pivot, so basically in daily chart, you see this is a QM pattern, but I talked about the QM pattern. I mentioned it yesterday. Even I just attached yesterday's videos, a QM pattern video. If you haven't seen that, make sure that watch that video. I just want to attach it here as well. But this QM pattern is obvious in daily chart. If you go to 4-hour chart, we will get to that one a bit. That would be pretty clear as well. So make sure that this, but watch that one. But this one is kind of like a very typical pattern for the reversal. What do I mean is, like, we have a very nice Maribuzo. Almost it is kind of like a Maribuzo candle, which we don't have like a shadow or pretty just a touch above it. So this is an exhaustive move when you get this type of action at the end of the trend. What do I mean that? Like, we have the same candle here, but this is just the beginning of this rally. So that would be pretty strong candle for the rally, and it's going to give us a signal that, okay, so buyers are coming back, and the best spot is kind of like when we have a pullback, something like this. And when we get something like that exactly at the top of the market, when we are getting to the resistance area, and also I just want to talk about the supply area. This is a very nice supply area at the top here and here, basically. So when we are close to this one, and when we see something like that, that's going to be some kind of exhaustion candle. Some people are talking about exhaustion candle, right? So if we get the exhaustive move to the upside and then coming back down, we are engulfing this candle with this red bar. So this candle kind of killing all the bulls here, because it engulfed all the way down to here, even engulfed the lower shadow or lower wick here. So we had a nice pullback. Actually, this pullback was kind of like a stressed out for the burst, just because it went all the way up to here. But exactly on Tuesday, or sorry, Monday, yesterday, we just got it. Like, this is a best scenario for us. We know that it's going to be bull trap, and we just triggered a short signal here. I had a short signal on the Nasdaq, which just stopped out, and that was kind of like, I would say it was kind of like a pity and regretful. But this one, we are nicely in the money. Even if you get the Nasdaq trade at the same time, that would be great scenario for the short. And now we are just heading down to probably 37.14, I would say. So if we take out this pivot low, that's going to be very obvious sell-off all the way to here, to this middle of candle. Probably we will get to the lower shadow here. So if there is a strong trust beyond the bears, so probably we'll get all the way down to here, like the 35.79. Again, tomorrow would be not tomorrow actually. Yeah, I believe 11th, right? So 10th, November 10th would be CPI, which is tomorrow, and that would be pretty ugly sell-off if we get higher than expected. So pay attention to this. Early tomorrow would be a strong data. Then we get a very ugly sell-off in the market, just because it's going to give Federal Reserve kind of like a green light that, hey, inflation still is high and job market is good, and we need to press on the interest rate more and more and more, and then all the sentiment will get back to the bearish side. Look what happened today. So we had like midterm election yesterday. Now results are coming out. Republicans are kind of like dominating in, let's see, yeah, so in the House, Republicans are dominating, and we can say 100% House would be Republican for next 2 years. In the Senate, Republicans are leading as well. So I don't know if we get 51 Republicans out of Democrats. I don't know, out of hundreds, but that's going to be a good Senate, I believe. Even 48, 49 Republicans, it doesn't change a lot. But people noticing that even if Republicans win the election, it's not going to be a big deal for the market just because there are lots of damage has been done already by Democrats. So inflation is roaring and soaring. Everything is up. Economic data looks good, looks strong. And again, Main Street people are not feeling the good and a strong economy. So people are anxious because of the inflation. We had the news for a CRM, Salesforce. They just stopped hiring and they are going to lay off lots of people. Facebook is going to lay off 13% of its employee, which is a lot, and that's just the beginning. And Zuckerberg just support that decision as well. So Apple did the same last month. I believe they just announced that they're going to stop hiring and they're going to just lay off some people out there. I don't know what's the percentage, but when big techs, when darlings, since the last 12, 13 years, were the darlings of the market, start to lay off the people, just this is going to be our guideline for the next year, for 2023. And I just want to give you another tip. So if you want to make sure that we are kind of hitting this level and probably we take out this pivot, just make sure that just the draft this trend line. So when we break it down, probably we are going to test this. So this trend line around 37, 20, 37, 30, that's going to be the area that market is going to show a reaction, somehow reaction. But anyway, in any case that you want to slice it and dice it, market is poised for a very, very nice sell-off. And probably this sell-off is coming all the way down to 35.79, which is this area. First, before that, at 3600, middle of this candle, something around this shadow would be the first trench. The second one would be 35.79, sorry. And I ultimately looking for this. To be honest, not even this box, because this box has been tested by this shadow. I'm looking for this box, and probably this will happen this December or so. So if we get again strong CPI number, just watch out for that one. Buckle up and sit tight. We will get a ugly sell-off tomorrow. So that was a daily chart. Let's go to 4 hours just to quickly review this. So we had this nice trend, nice trade actually coming down. And also we need to just be careful on this trend line. So that's going to be kind of like obvious here. So if you want to just go something like this, yeah. All right. So that's going to be it. So if we take out this 37.27, then we are going to test this area, and then we are going to test all the way down to here, probably to, as I said, 3600. That would be the target for this nice QM pattern. And stochastic wise, we are getting to the oversold condition. Still RSI is not oversold, MACD is not. So this means we are having lots of time to just get to the oversold condition deeply. Like remember, if a stochastic is the fastest indicator that you can get. But I'm not a fan of indicators. I'm just looking for confirmation. An hourly chart. Here's the hourly chart. Stochastic is very, very oversold. And again, so the same levels here. If you get there, so 36, 36.60, that would be the trench, the last trench. but ultimately I'm just looking for testing this double bottom around 3579 to 3600. So that would be the area for a very solid bounce. Probably we will get there, and probably tomorrow we will get to this level, and probably next week or so we will get a bounce, and then coming back down to 3400, 34 to 3500. That would be the area for hourly chart. Okay, I think I wrapped up everything. If you like this video, please smash the like button, subscribe to our channel, and see you tomorrow after CPI announcement. Have a good one. Bye bye.